Hello, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, The Blob from 1988. It's directed by Chuck Russell and stars Shawnee Smith and Kevin Dillon. Here's a little tidbit you might not know about this movie. Sure, it's directed by Chuck Russell of A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 The Dream Warriors fame, as well as the director of the Jim Carrey vehicle The Mask, but were you aware that it was co-written by The Walking Dead creator Frank Darabont? Along with co-creating The Walking Dead, Frank Darabont's other, probably more impressive claim to fame is that he is a frequent adapter of the works of Stephen King, as he wrote and directed big screen versions of The Green Mile, The Mist, and most underratedly, which is a crime in my book, The Shawshank Redemption. The Shawshank Redemption was the movie that made me fall in love with movies. Made me realize they could say something and not just be a vehicle for mindless entertainment. Watching that one for the first time was very profound to me. Which I guess brings us finally around to The Blob. That's the 1988 remake of The Blob, just in case there are any fans of Steve McQueen out there. He's not in this review. I did just purchase this film recently because I saw they released it on 4K, and I saw the title and got an instant flash of nostalgia that I wanted to mainline, and knew the best way was to get the film and watch it. Could I have gotten the same effect from renting it on streaming? Yes, but if I wanted to repeat the process, I'd have to rent it again. This just seemed cheaper in the long run. As the film started, I remembered being somewhere in my early teenage years at my maternal grandparents' house late at night and watching this film for the first time on either TNT's Monster Vision or USA's Up All Night. Can't remember which, but I know it was one of them. That's about as far as the memory goes, but what little there is very vivid as I can close my eyes and feel myself in my teenage body sitting in front of the TV with a blanket wrapped around me. This movie is a fun one. It's actually a bit impressive because it sets you up for something predictable and about 20 minutes in does a complete 180 on you, and then they do it again at around the 45-minute mark, and I enjoyed that for sure. The creature effects may not have aged as gracefully, but the gore is fantastic. Some really gooey stuff. I bought this movie so I could have a fun blast from the past, and The Blob from 1988 did not disappoint, so I'm giving it a B, and tomorrow we go back to our regularly scheduled program when we watch a 50 Drive-In Movie Classics film called Shock that stars Vincent Price. See y'all then.